Hey guys, don't forget to hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you can be notified every time I come up with a new video. Hi guys, what's up? Thank you so much for coming back. I am Arpita and I welcome you back to another week of astrology on the Crazy Wisdom. Alright, so today we'll be talking about the ultimate calmers and balancers of the group, Librans, and these are the people who are majorly known as the ones who maintain equilibrium in the entire zodiac belt. But what happens when these scales tip to one side and they turn extreme? So let's discuss about the negative personality traits of Libras. Put on your thinking caps and your wisdom boots. Let's get on and shoot. Number 1. Librans are very indecisive. Now these people find it very hard to come on a strong, firm decision regarding a situation or a thing because they do not want to disturb the steadiness that gets created when they speak equally from both the parties' sides. So much so that because of this, they start avoiding giving their side of the verdict for the longest period of time, for as long as they can, so that they do not turn the heat on by making any one person unhappy. And they can do this because they have a natural knack of waiting patiently forever in order to avoid conflict. But as a result of this, they actually end up testing the patience of a lot of people involved. And because of this, people either burst out on them or they just get bored and walk away because of their lack of spontaneity. And as a result of this, they end up losing out on a lot of people and a lot of possibilities and potential opportunities in their lives. And they get the tag of being extremely diplomatic. Number 2, Librans are manipulative. Now, a Libra has a very fine way of molding the other person's point of view and decision making according to what they want it to be and how they want it to be. And they do not do it by force. They have a very passive yet a very mentally aggressive way of doing it. They might be very soft-spoken when they put out their point, but they are so convincing that the other person, when hears them, starts to see only the positive in what they are advocating. And it might be a positive trait from their point of view, but it starts to attract really negative vibes, especially when the other people find out about the real scenario. And people start to think that a Libra is taking advantage of them and they are using them in order to solve some of their ulterior motives or something. And therefore, another very scary trait to have, especially when they are involved in relationships. Number 3, Librans are moody and laid back. Now, a Libra would always want to do things as they please and as they desire and at whatever time that suits them and is comfortable for them. They are not really the ones who follow deadlines. And therefore, one day you would find them running from early morning till midnight in the football field, to partying hard in the nightclub, to working extra hours in the office. And the other day you would probably find them lying face down on their couches, eating pizza after pizza and doing nothing and talking to nobody. Now, at this point of time, if you try to push them any further or convince them to do anything, they would turn more rock solid and more cranky and more stubborn, and they would end up terminating anything and everything that they might remotely be doing. Now, as scary as it sounds, it is a really negative trait that comes up, especially when they are involved in things which are deadline based and with people who are time bound. And finally, Librans are also known to be selfish. Now, these people know that they are stylish, these people know that they are sassy, and somewhere inside them, they also know that they can charm people easily by their appealing and pleasing personality. Now, this trait of theirs, when gets overboard and gets negatively mixed by some of the negative aspects in their charts as well, these people might just end up using the other person selfishly for their advantage and mainly for their own benefit. Now, this trait of theirs might also correspond with the earlier trait that we discussed of them being manipulative, but this one they primarily use for their own self-serving motives. And this again is a negative trait to have, which is really scary, especially when they use it in their relationships. Alright, so the number 1 and only tip for Librans is, guys, you need to stand up and take your own single-sided decisions. You need to take strong, firm decisions, and you need to stand by that one side that you support a little more. I know that you do not want to hurt people, and I know that you do not want to hurt sentiments. But by taking one strong side, you would at least gain the confidence, credibility, and support from at least one of them, and that would be 100%. Because if you would try to sail in two boats at one point of time, possibility would be that both of them might skid one day and you would end up getting abandoned altogether. You would be more satisfied at the end of the day when you would know that you took the side of that one person you thought was a little more right than the other one and not said equally for both of them. Therefore, start taking stronger and crisper decisions, and it would actually benefit you and all the others involved. Alright guys, so with this I put a wrap on today's video. Do tell me how you feel about it, and in case you do not correspond with any of the negative traits above, always remember that your entire personality is not only your zodiac personality but rather a mixture of a lot of other things which we come to know when we dig into your horoscope at the deeper level. So that might be the reason that you do not relate to them. And if you like the video, don't forget to leave a cute little thumbs up right underneath it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest news on zodiacs, astrology and motivation. So I'll be seeing you next week, but don't forget to be crazy and wise until we meet for the next time. I'll see you guys sooner. Bye bye.